Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Nathan and today we're doing a walk around video on this 2013 Mazda CX-9 Grand Touring. Now bringing the Grand Touring model does come with a few added features and benefits, so we will cover that off when we do look at the interior. However, what we're going to do is talk about the exterior, starting at the front end. So as you can see here, you do get this really big, bold, beautiful Mazda badging right in the middle there with this black gloss finish on the grille. It does help it break the front end up with the split grille look, as well as make the actual Mazda badging stand out. So really nice detail by Mazda in designing the front end of this car. Now if you actually look at the front end, the paint condition is really great. There's no stone chips or any damage to the actual paintwork, so the previous owner has done a great job in looking after the actual car. Now as you come across the side here, you do get this really big headlights. Obviously being a big vehicle, it does help having that extra visibility in the night and a great dispersion of light with these projector globes. And the indicator is built just onto the side there. Now just under that, you do get your headlight washers as well. That does keep the headlights nice and clean, obviously allowing the light to actually go through and have a good projection. Just under there in the front bar, you do get your fog lights fitted in as well. Obviously does help on those foggy mornings. As we come across to this first alloy, as you can see, the alloy does present in really great condition. No major damage or stone chips to the actual paintwork. There is very minor marks just here on the rim here, but the actual condition of the rim is quite great. There is a very minor scuff here, but for the most part, the actual rim presents in great condition. And again, plenty of tread on these tires. Oh, actually, they're brand new tires. You can still see the lines in there. So great condition on the tires and the rims on that first alloy. As we come across to the side of the car, you do get your chrome finished door handle with your white side mirror. Now that does blend in really nicely with the car, and as you can see, it does have the indicator globe built into the side mirror. Now what that does is allow for other drivers to have that extra visibility when you are indicating, and it does also clear up that quarter panel on the car. As I mentioned, you've got the really beautiful chrome door handles. It is a keyless entry car, so just by pressing the button, it does lock the door. You can also unlock it by pressing the button. And just taking a look in the actual driver's side, being the Grand Touring model, it does come with the leather seats as well. Do get a really nice suede leather finish, and again, great condition on these actual bolsters. No major tears or damage to the leather, and no cracking either. And as you can see here, it is an electric seat, so you can adjust it however you wanted to. You do also get 3 presets in the actual seat, so if you have 3 different drivers driving the car, you can set it to 3 different settings. Now the carpet of the actual floor is in great condition. No tears or anything to the actual carpet, and as you can see, it does come with the scuff plate, so it is going to protect that paintwork just on the scuff plate there. Just on the door here, where people can get lazy and kick the door open, great condition on the door, no damage or marks left on the door. So the previous owner has done a great job in looking after this car. Now just closing the door, one thing I will note is the car does come with tint, so it does save you a little bit on money there, and obviously the added safety features of tint being the UV protection and heat reduction as well. However, I will mention that the paint condition is excellent, so I highly recommend you speak to us about our glass coat option. Now what that provides is a lifetime warranty on this great paintwork, and being a Grand Touring model is that premium spec, it does help to add value to the car when you are preserving this exceptional paintwork. Now coming across to this second alloy, again, great condition on this alloy, no damage or marks. There is a very minor, just a little bit of dirt actually. So on this second alloy, great condition, and as you can see, great design by Mazda as well. And again, brand new tires on the backs there, so plenty of tread remaining on those. As we come across to the tailgate, now this is an automatic tailgate. There is a button inside the actual driver's cabin to let you open and close the tailgate automatically, but just on the back here, you do get the Mazda badging just over there. Now just under that is your reverse camera, just mounted under the actual boot lip. It is also mounted to this side of the car. Obviously, because we drive on that side, does give that extra visibility on the passenger side of the car when you are parking. Just on the front bottom bar here, you do get your color match reverse parking sensors. Again, being a big vehicle, it does help when you are backing up into those tight spots. Big bold brake lights as well, helps the other drivers, and you do also get this high mounted brake light as well. Does again provide that extra visibility for the other drivers when they are behind you and you are braking, and you do also have your rear wiper blade. Now just unlocking the door, just opening up the tailgate. Now you can see the car does come fitted with a tub liner, so it is going to protect the actual conditions on the back of the carpet and the seats, and it is a 7-seater, so you can bring those seats up, and it is tucked just under there. I will pull this out just to show you what it's like. So rear seats just folded down there, so it does fold flat, gives that extra boot space. Being a family vehicle, it does help when you are taking the kids to soccer. This is a very soccer mum's car, so it is set up to be used quite easily. 2 cup holders, and again, all your genuine CX-9 carpet mats in the back here as well for the seats in the car. Now, just on the rear bide, there is a scuff plate just on this rear bumper, so again, protects the paintwork and any possible damage to the car. As I mentioned, it is an automatic tailgate, so just by pressing that button just over here, it does close easily, and you do get a little button here as well to activate the automatic tailgate if you did want to. Now, coming across the passenger side of the car, fuel cap is on the passenger side, being the safe side of the vehicle. In case you do have to pull over on the side of the road, at least you are tucked away on the safe side and not in the way of any oncoming traffic. Now, coming over to the third alloy, the one that gets damaged the most, there is a little bit of markings just across here, very light scuff though, and just under here as well. However, the rim again is in great condition and no major damage to the actual integrity of the rim, and brand new tires on the rears again. As you can see, guys, the paintwork's in excellent condition. There's no scratches, marks, dents, nothing on this actual car, so please take advantage of that glass coat. It is going to preserve this and help it with resale down the line if that's what you wanted to go for. Now, coming to that fourth alloy, completely unmarked, no damage to the actual rim, and again, great condition and plenty of tread on those brand new tires. Now, what we're going to do is pop the hood and have a look inside. Now, taking a look inside the engine bay of the Mazda, what we have here is a 6-cylinder 3.7 litre petrol motor. It is fitted with a 6-speed automatic gearbox. It does make the driving and the shifting quite smooth, having those really nice high gears. Now, this car does come with 6 airbags, so plenty of safety for the passengers inside. This motor itself produces 204 kilowatts with 367 newton meters of torque, so plenty of power and enough go for the weight that it can carry with everyone in the car. As I mentioned, it is a 6-speed automatic gearbox. Now, petrol motor with the 76 litre capacity fuel tank. You just use your regular 91 fuel, so nice and cheap on fuel. This does have a combined fuel consumption of 11.2 litres per 100 kilometers, with an average fuel distance of about 679 kilometers on a full tank, depending on how you drive. Now, taking a look inside the Mazda, now being the Grand Touring model, it does come with a few slightly added features and benefits like the leather seats as well as the leather armrests and a few other little safety features in the car. So first, starting off on the driver's side door, what you have here is a nice leather armrest with a beautiful suede finish as well. It does give a really nice classy look with this wood-like finish on the actual door. It's not actually wood, but it does give a really nice trim to the actual door card. Now, just above that, you've got all your power window settings, with your rears being your standard power windows and your fronts being fully automatic up and down. Now, just above that, you do have your toggle for your power mirrors as well. You got your left and right, as well as a little toggle to adjust them. Up just on the right side of that, on the door handle, you do get your central locking as well. Obviously helps if you do have kids in the back, can lock the doors from here. Now, coming over to the actual dash, just on the right side at the bottom here, you've got a few little buttons to control a few of the features that do come with this car. So you've got a big button here for your parking sensors, which you can turn on and off in case they do get annoying when you are reverse parking, but however, they do help. Being a big car, it will help you. Just on the right of that, you do have a button for your tailgate. You can open and close your tailgate with that button, so very convenient for the driver if you are sitting in here and do want to open up the boot for your kids. Just under that, you've got your blind spot monitoring control. You can turn that on and off. Now, that is a little indicator on your side mirror that does monitor if there is a car in your blind spot just sitting behind you. You also got a traction control button to turn that on and off as well. And just below that, you got your lane departure warning and your forward obstruction warning as well. Now, these are just notifications that do notify you if you are veering off the lane, or if the car senses an obstruction in front of you. They're not going to actually do anything to prevent it. It's just a notification. So a few little added benefits and features in this actual car. Now, coming to the actual driving column, just on the right hand stalk here, you do have your left and right indicator, as well as your fog light controls and your headlight controls as well. Now, they are automatic, so you can just leave it on auto and the car will just do everything for you. Makes it nice and easy for the driver. On the left hand stalk are all your wiper and washers, with your rear wiper and washers being your standard on and off, and your front wipers and washers being automatic, so you can just leave it on auto again, as I said, and the car will just do everything for you, so nice and easy. Just looking at the steering wheel, beautiful leather wrapped steering wheel, very comfortable use and very soft leather as well. Plenty of grip available and no major wear or damage to the actual steering wheel, so it has been kept in pretty good condition. Now on the right hand side of the actual steering wheel are all your cruise control settings. You can turn it on and off with your set button as well, and on the left side you have all your Bluetooth options, so call and reject, as well as your voice activation and your volume and mode to flick through the different features in your head unit. Now coming over to the center console, you do get a little screen up here that does display a few little things such as your temperature, outside temperature, inside temperature, and time, as well as fuel distance and your aircon settings as well. So a little display there does give you a little bit of information. Obviously you got your hazard signal just above there and your touchscreen head unit. Now this head unit does come with the navigation, inbuilt navigation. As you can see, we are at 20 to 32 Kangan Drive, so drop by and come check us out. Do have also Bluetooth and AM and FM radio, as well as your Bluetooth connectivity for your phone, and you've got all the hard buttons for that as well. Just below that, you do have your climate control settings, so dual climate control, driver and passenger do have their own settings, and the rear has its own temperature as well, which is what this button is here. You can activate rear aircon if there are passengers in the rear seats. Just below that is your mode to flick through the different modes for where the AC comes out of, and you've got two little buttons here behind the gear shifter for your heated seats for driver and passenger. This little button here just shows you the temperature on the outside and the inside of the car when your aircon's on, and the other, if you tap it again, it'll just show you outside temperature, 27 degrees today, so it is going to be a warm day. Just under that, you got a little bit of storage with a little 12-volt socket for any added charging. There's no cigarette lighters, as we don't encourage people to smoke in the cars, but you can put a little USB charger in there for any phones. Behind that, beautiful leather wrap gear shifter, very nice and easy to use, and nice finish, a very square flat finish, does make it nice and easy. And you've got your reverse camera, as I mentioned before when we were looking in the back of the car. You can put it into reverse. You do get the rear bar there, and you've got your guiding lines as well, so it makes it nice and easy when you're backing up such a big car. As you come down to drive, as I mentioned, it's a 6-speed sport shift gearbox, so if you flick across to the right, you can flick through the gears manually yourself. It does make it easy if you are towing a large payload. Otherwise you can just leave it on drive and the car will just do everything for you. Now it is a foot brake, so your brake is just under your foot. As you can see, it does clear up the center console and makes it nice and easy, and plenty of room for the armrest, and you just kick it down here and you can kick it again and it will unclick for you. Got two cup holders here, plenty of space. Now you can lift off this splitter, so you do get some added storage if you did want that for any bigger bottles. And you got this beautiful leather center console here, very nice and soft cushioning. You can split open it as well, and plenty of storage in there. You do also have your auxiliary and USB input for any added charging, and another 12-volt socket there as well for anything else that you might need to use it for. As you come across the back, as you can see, you got your rear climate control module. You can control everything from the back here for your passengers in the rear seat. And obviously what I'll get the camera person to do now is just pan around the back of the car to show you the actual condition of the interior, and you can see that it has been looked after quite well by the previous owner. The leather is in excellent condition, no damage or cracking or any really major wear and tear marks on the leather, so it's done a great job. I would recommend you speak to us about what we call a lifestyle pack. Now what that offers is a lifetime warranty on the actual leather in the car. It does protect it and helps with the cleaning of the leather and maintaining it as well over time, and as I mentioned, lifetime warranty on the interior. It also comes with the glass coat option, as the condition of the paintwork is so exceptional. I would recommend you speak to us about this option, because it is going to include everything you could possibly need for this car for preserving it and obviously resell in the future. Thank you for watching the walk around video on this 2013 Mazda CX-9 Grand Touring. As you can see, the car is packed with plenty of features and benefits for the passengers and the driver of the car. Now, one thing I did forget to mention is that it does come with a sunroof, so it adds that extra feature of being a Grand Touring model. It is that top spec that comes with all the add-ons that you could possibly get for the car. Now, if you did have any questions in regards to the car or wanted to test drive, the number to dial is 990705555. Now, just before I go, this car does qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan. Now, what that offers is 5 years extended protection on 181 electrical and mechanical components of this car. It does also come with the benefit of 10 years platinum roadside assistance with unlimited claims up to $3,600. So plenty of value in regards to preserving the longevity of this car. Now, as I mentioned before, please do take advantage of the lifestyle pack. Now what that comes with is a lifetime warranty on the protection of the leather on the interior, as well as your dash and the door trims, as it is a fully leather trimmed car. It does also come with the glass coat that does protect this beautiful white pearlescent paintwork on the exterior, as well as the glass coat and tint and tint as well, to protect obviously the UV reduction and the heat reduction of the interior. Now these are at an additional cost. However, if you are using our in-house finance, I'd love to introduce you to our business managers, Julie and Mario, who show just how minimal these will affect your repayments. Now lastly, before I go, please check out our Google reviews. With over 1,000 reviews and sitting at 4.8 stars, it gives you the assurance that you are dealing with the right business and the right kind of people. Now, as I mentioned before, if you did have any questions, the number to dial is 99070555. My name is Nathan, and thank you for watching.